Hey there. All right. So, welcome to Core Challenge. This is workout 1. It's Monday morning here. I'm Heather. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time working out with me, welcome. I'm so excited. We have a lot of fun. Today's workout is going to be pretty quick and it's all core focused. So make sure you tune in all week. We're going to have core workouts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just like this. They'll be different. And then tomorrow we're going to do some breathing exercises along with questions and answers. So this is going to be a really great week if you're looking to tune up your core. We are doing prizes too. When you do a workout, when you tune into a live, make sure you hit done, and that will earn you an entry. You can get extra entries if you share it to your social media, and you get extra entries for inviting friends. So we're giving away our fall recipe meal bundles. That's no longer available on my website. So whole month worth of meals plus 50 other recipes that you can use to swap in your meal plans. And then I'm thinking we are also going to do a big prize of an entry into my Christmas boot camp online training. That's going to happen, and it starts end of this month. So somebody can win that. That'll be really exciting. So to do today's workout, as well as the workouts for the rest of the week, you don't need any equipment, but things I like to use are resistance bands. It's just a latex one. You don't have to have any of these, but I'll show you different ways you can use them if you have it. Resistance loops. These are the short little kind. And then the little balls. If you don't have a little ball, but you have a throw pillow or a stuffed animal around, you can totally use that as well. I find it helps with some pelvic floor and low back issues. So hopefully you can hear me, and we will get started. If you can hear me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Hopefully the music's not too loud, but I am using royalty-free music, so Facebook, don't take this down. I should put that in the description. And it's safe for online streaming. So we're gonna start with a warm-up. All of today's workout is gonna be down here on the mat. So hopefully once you're down and you're comfortable, that will be great. And let me do this one. So we're gonna warm up with just some cat cow. Loosen up, arch through the back. Your knees are right under your hips, wrists are under shoulders. Nice and slow. Try to pair your breathing with this move. Inhale here. Exhale, I want you to pull in pelvic floor, pull in your belly button. So you start to round. Keep this all nice and tight. Make that C shape. Inhale, expand through your ribs, expand through your chest. Try not to scrunch your shoulders up by your ears here. Keep them down away from your ears. All that air, space to go in your body. Last one like this. Good, now we're gonna wag. So bring hip to shoulder, like you're scrunching on the side, and then lengthen to the other side. Woo. One side might be tighter than the other. Good, keep your eye gaze looking forward at the floor in front of you. Good, hopefully your wags are getting a little deeper now. Good, we're gonna add on an arm and leg raise. Lift. Good, bring to the center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, center. All on the same side here. Good. We'll do about 10. Try to keep that belly button facing the floor. Good. Lift and squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze your glutes. Good. Exhale to crunch together. It's okay if your elbow doesn't tap your knee. 2 more. Stay nice and steady. That means you're lower here and just lifting and lowering, that's okay. Good, other side, lift and lower. I didn't say right or left because it doesn't matter. Just use your breath here. This is not my favorite side. Chances are you started with your favorite side. So if you're not on your favorite side, I'm with you. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes, exhale, crunch. 2 more. Remember, these can be low. You could just practice lifting and holding. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna move into dead bug, which is one of my favorite ab exercises, especially postpartum, which is mostly the type of training I help with moms get started on. So start off, we're not gonna use anything. If you have a ball or a pillow, you can use it. We're just gonna place it right here. The whole goal with this is when your knees are up, you feel these low abs click on. You wanna imagine a piece of tape from your ribs to your hip bone. We're just gonna lower, oh, I gotta side. So I always start with my knee bent, just so I can get that warm-up feeling going. As you go, if you want to have your legs straight into the wall, you can. If your back has a hard time staying on the floor, then don't lower as far. Or again, keep it bent. Good. Okay, we're gonna switch sides here. Lower and lift. Start nice and slow and lift. And your sides might feel different, that's okay. Try to keep the tension out of your neck. Chin's not tucked. Just gaze at the ceiling. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely my harder side. You can be straight again. If you don't have the ball, that's totally fine. Last one. Good. Back to that first side. We're gonna lower out to the side. So my leg is dropping, hands are going out to the side. So again, you can have a pillow here. The ball just kind of helps close the chain. It'd be hard for you to see it. My leg is going out to the side. 2 more. Only lower as far as you can control it up. Good. Switch to the other side. So we're going out to the side. And straighten that leg. Anytime you have longer levers where your arm and your leg are straight, the more challenge you're gonna feel. So that does not feel good for my body today. Some days it feels better than others. You're pulling up through these deep transverse abdominals, through your obliques. Go out to the side. Last one here. Good. We're gonna go back to our straight version where it's in line, and we're gonna alternate. Okay, keep those core muscles nice and tight. It should feel like you're trying to pull your hip bones together. You can take a quick peek and make sure that they're laying flat, that you're not pushing up. That means we're over gripping here. We don't want to do that. So pull in, think about a scooping up of your, pulling your pelvic floor up towards your belly button. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Nice and slow and controlled. If you start going too fast, use a lot more hip flexor. Good. Last one here. Good. Out to the side, we're going to alternate. Down, 2, up, or 2. Woo. First side, and up, down, lift. Good. 4 more. A little extended warm up here, and core firing. Good. Last one. We've got some side planks coming up. Yay! All right. Hopefully you're ready to get up off your back and move around a little bit more. So next we've got our side planks, and we're gonna start with a reach through. So this is one, if you have a little dumbbell you wanna use, you can. You got your ball, you can. But again, you don't need anything either. So we're gonna start on our side. I want you to take your knee and line it up with your elbow, and then pop up to this plank. So this is level 1. If you're feeling really strong today, you can pop up to your toes. We're gonna exhale, reach through. Inhale, come up. Let's go. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, up, 3, 4. Good, keep your head in line with your spine. When you start tucking your chin, your hips are gonna shoot back behind you. We wanna keep a nice straight line in our body. I don't know about you, but when I slow down core exercises, they get a lot harder. Just feel it all on your side. Last one. Good. Now we're gonna stay here, drop that knee, lower the hips, and lift. So you have your weight, you can hold it up here. You could add it to your hip if your arm gets tired. Good. Lift and hold. Lift the top leg. Little pulses. And Pilates-ish, huh? Lift. Okay, 8, 7, side booty, yes? Nice and tight through the core. And rest, good. Come on down, switch over to the other side. Again, line up that knee with the elbow. That way when you pop your hips up, they're all nice in the line, huh? Nice. There we go. Okay. Reach through there first. Maybe on your knees or your toes. Exhale. 2. And up. Good. Watch that head in line with your spine. Good. Get the shoulders out, down away from your ears. Squeeze your lats. Like imagine you're pinching like a clutch purse or a library book under your armpit. It's going to help activate your back. Ties into the core muscles. Right underneath your waistband here. All pulled in nice and tight. 2 more. Again, I started with my favorite side. This is not it. Good. Lower that knee. If it wasn't, I'm going to lower the hips. Lift, low, lift. Good. Challenge would be to look up at that ball. I'm just going to look forward straight at you. Good. Last one. Lift and hold. Legs. Awesome. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inside. All right. Next, you have your ball or you have a pillow. This is where you're going to want it behind you. Is my preference, but you don't have to. You can always have your hands here behind you to help support it instead. So we're going to start with our hands up, and we're going to curl down for 2 and up for 2. So exhale. So think of your abs in different levels: bottom level, middle level, top level. We want to get to the point at the top where they relax, so you can turn on the lower abs first. One of the most common complaints I get from moms, especially, is I can't train my low abs. I don't feel my low abs. And it's hard for them to work when our upper abs are taking over. But during our pregnancy, our upper abs get to have the most normal business like usual. And so they stay more active. Good, almost there. Good, so we're staying pretty high so far. You'll see why. Good, so now we're gonna add a march. So you can still have your hands behind you even if you have this ball. I want you to try to avoid having your knees collapse inwards. They're hip width apart here. If you don't have the ball, it's okay. You might have to hold yourself up with your hands. If you have the ball, you still may need to hold yourself up. That's okay. Good. Let's move on tempo. Lift, lift, lift. I don't know if you can hear the music or not. When I've done Zoom workouts, sometimes it filters out the background music, which is a really cool feature for some things, but not when you want it. Almost there. Core should be shaky. Make sure you don't have any doming all through here. That means you're pinching with your rectus abdominals too much. I want you to come up a little higher and scoop so that you can imagine that you've got a zipper, like a tight pair of jeans. You know how you have to suck it in to pull those up? That's what we're going for. Almost there. It's burning and that's okay. Shake now. Get better. And rest. Woo! Go ahead. Twist that out for a second. If you were feeling that in your low back, just try to stay a little bit higher and your movements will be smaller. That's totally okay. All right, so we're gonna come back to this position and we're gonna add a cross. So if you don't have your ball, you're just gonna be up like this and you can support yourself this way, or you can even get lower, up to you. But I am gonna use the ball. We're gonna stick to one side only. Exhale, scoop it in, let's twist. Twist, set, twist, set. You don't have to have your hand down, don't. Woo, I get shaky on this side. And watch that supporting you, make sure it's not collapsing in. Woo, that's part of the challenge. Don't tuck your chin. Good, other side. Remember to breathe and think low abs, control the movement, upper abs. Come along for the ride. You still with me? Woo, you need a tune-up. If this doesn't have your abs shaking, then you're in much better shape than I. No, just kidding. But probably. Last 2. Woo. Good, quick break. Hip flexors, yeah? I know I've been spending a lot more time sitting at my computer working on mine than I anticipated, and I've noticed my hips are crazy tight. So we have tight hips. We gotta work on that. We'll stretch them at the end here, but we're gonna do this one more time on each side. If that was not challenging enough, I want you to straighten your limbs. Straighten. So again, if you don't have your ball and you want to be even lower, you can be even lower. Good. Hopefully you started with me. I didn't say start. Start. All on one side. You've got this. Try the straight leg if you need a challenge. If not, stay with the bent knee. That felt good to you. Good. Other side. Right into it. Exhale. Good. You need to be up higher. You need to be up higher. So really work on that twist. Maybe reach to the outside of your foot. And those abs pull in. You can do this with a straight arm and a bent leg. You can do this with a bent arm and a bent leg. Just try to keep moving. Pay attention to where you feel this. Core exercises can be tricky. It can look like you're doing it, but if you're not feeling it in your core because you're trying to cheat, and rest. You're really not doing any good, huh? All right, this is our last move today, and it involves one of my favorites. Let me grab a quick drink. Clearly, I have lots of favorites when it comes to core exercises, so we're gonna do bear. So bear is the position we started. Only difference is that you're gonna curl your toes under and pop your knees up and hold. So we're gonna start with just this hold and lower. Lift and hold and lower. Good, lift and hold and lower. If you have your ball and you wanna get more pelvic floor out of this, more inner thigh, squeeze it in between your thighs. Good, so your eye gaze should be at the floor at your hands, not back at your knees. Just lifting and holding. Good, you should feel belly button. Low abs, your transverse abdominals, known as your seatbelt muscles. Buckle up, ladies. Good, lift and hold. Yep, long one. Good, pay attention to your arms here. Are your elbows rotated behind you? Your elbows rotated forward. So the soft part should be forwards. It's gonna help you have a nice flat back. If you're starting to round, good. And we wanna try to make sure that's nice and straight. So, option for the second set here, stay right where you were. I'm gonna lose the ball because we're gonna do some extensions. Extensions means lengthen and come back to the center. Here we go. Side. Good. Pick a side, we're gonna stay on it. We've got 8. Good. We're just sliding it out. Woo! Sliders would be helpful if you want an extra challenge, but totally not necessary. Last one. Good. Other side. Try to go right into it. Oh man. Whoa! 6. This is hard. You can always put that knee down for a quick second if you need to. Last one. And rest. All right. I think you know what's coming, right? We're gonna try to lift. I don't always do this one great. So, quick form check. Activate pelvic floor. Activate low abs. We're gonna lift and hold bear. We're gonna do 8 lifts on each side. Rest your knee, rest your hand if you need to. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, woo! Try to keep that belly button center to the floor. And rest. Good. How's that? I think that one's hard. That one's hard for me. Other side. Get ready. Here we go. Lift. 8. Woo. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so fun. You start to feel like you're falling. Chances are you're getting a little bit more on the side activating than the lower abs. So we're gonna do that one more time with an alternating, and then we're done. All right. Shake out those wrists. You might notice that you have some weakness happening or tightness happening in your wrists too, because you spend so much time like bones like this. Like, look at this, makes a tight muscle. So when you do this, it's gonna feel weird. All right, so spin those elbows backwards. Eyes are gonna look at the floor in front of you. Here we go. Lift, back, lift, good. Reach, then I'm alternating this time. You can slim this down if you need to. Almost there. 8 more. 8. Good, seatbelts on. Belly button's active. Don't look at your feet. Release your jaw. Good. And rest. Awesome. So hopefully that was a quick little tune-up. If you do this exercise again, you do this on your own, you could add some bands, you can add weights, you could decrease the reps, because I talk a lot, or increase the reps, decrease the rest. since I talk a lot, I'm gonna make this a whole workout. So if you've got any questions, let me know. But I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget, when you do this workout, hit done or type done in the comments to get an entry into the prizes. And you can also invite friends to the group. And if you share this, tag me for an extra entry as well. So thank you for joining me for day 1. Come back tomorrow for day 2. We're gonna do some questions and answers. So if you already know you have a question, go ahead and text it, send it to me now, or hop on live tomorrow at this time again tomorrow. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.